I was going to open things up with a joke about Germany, but I'm a fan of good beer and luxury cars. And those aren't things to joke about. No, no, no. That's right. We're all business all the time here on Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. I am Jamie G. Some call me Esquire the Fifth, while others don't call me at all, no matter how many messages I leave them. I'm here at Magnum to get some quick action down on the 2024 NFL Week 10 international game between the Giants and the Panthers. It sure was nice of the NFL to give the European audience a top tier matchup, right, Mills? I mean, they really know how to pick them.
Honestly, it's like they're trying to put the worst possible matchups in these international games. And also, you should really quit calling the shoe lady. If the first 36 messages didn't get it done, I don't think number 37 is going to make a difference. But hopefully, we can make a positive difference to your bankroll here on Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by Caesar Gap Fantasy Football. Thank you for checking out our show. You can find us wherever you get your pods and on YouTube. Find us on social media at CaesarGapFF. Same place on the web, CaesarGapFF.com. Super easy and simple to remember, just like the flaps. FLAPS. Follow, like, and please subscribe. Very crucial to our success. If you had fun, please remember to click the thumb.
As always, I'm going to remind you to always check the latest news before submitting your wagers. Don't be lazy. Shop around. Make sure you're getting the best possible odds on your wagers. And to be translucent with you, we're getting our odds from the DraftKings Sportsbook. Everything is accurate as of Thursday, November 7th, 2024.
We're just doing the Week 10 matchup in Munich, Germany, between the 2-7 New York Giants and the 2-7 Carolina Panthers. Again, just an incredibly, just everybody wants to see this matchup. It's just so enticing. Currently, according to the DraftKings Sportsbook, the Giants are 6.5 point favorites, minus 290 on the money line, while the Panthers are 6.5 point dogs, plus 235 on the money line. The game total is 40.5 points. No real weather concerns here. Not a ton of injury issues that are new, other than it looks like Panthers running back rookie Jonathon Brooks is going to be making his debut, despite the fact that the Panthers just gave Chuba Hubbard a lot of money. Any thoughts on this one, man? I know this is a game between two bad teams. It's something you generally want to avoid, like say when you're doing your survivor leagues. But when it comes to wagering, sometimes you can find an edge in all the messiness, right?
We think we have a general understanding of the London games in terms of what to kind of expect because we've seen that teams play there enough, and we've also seen similar teams play there multiple times. Munich's a real question mark though because we haven't seen a game there in a while. I can't remember the last game there. I remember Tom Brady went when he played for the Bucks. I don't know. It's not a regular occurrence like we've come to expect with the London games. So I think that's the biggest thing here, outside of the fact that you've got the Giant, the Panthers coming off of a game where they won. They had some offensive production, right? And then you got the Giants who, while they've been in games, they haven't been able to finish anything. Their offense has been pretty bad outside of a couple of plays here and there. And defensively, they just have been horrendous in the red zone. So I don't really have a good beat on if this is going to be a high scoring affair or a low scoring affair. I'm tending to lean towards a low scoring affair, but I do think there's some enough playmakers. If you look hard enough on Carolina, I think you can find one or two options. But on the Giants with Nabers, and I think there's some prop specific stuff that I like on this one. So overall, I think this is a tough one, just given all the circumstances, especially with Munich specifically. But outside of that, Mills, it's not one that I'm excited to wake up early and watch, but I will.
I think you're right. The most interest I'm going to have is on the Giants side because I think Malik Nabers is just primed to go off here. He's been drawing 12 plus targets a game for a while. This is one of the best possible matchup you can have. The Giants offensive line has been in turmoil since they lost Andrew Thomas. A good remedy for that is going up against this Carolina defense. I'm going to be focusing most of my action on Nabers and probably Tyrone Tracy. There are a few Daniel Jones props that I don't mind. I'll probably have a little bit of interest in some sprinkles on the Carolina side, but nothing too much, especially with Jonathon Brooks coming in here. You have no idea how they're going to split the carries. That pretty much takes all the Chuba stuff off the board. They're not really targeting anybody consistently. I guess you could throw Xavier at any time out there or something like that, but for the most part, I think my interest is going to be on the Giants side, and I think the game total says what you need to know here, about 40 points and probably about right. You're probably hoping to get to that 40 points because it could be very Bubba Sparks over there.
Yes, it could. This is a pure strong hand situation. We're each going to give one wager, and we also got one of our patented tripods, a three-leg single game parlay. I feel like I've got the strongest hand of all, so I will go first. My wager in this one is I've got Tracy. I've got Tyrone Tracy Jr., 80 plus rushing yards. I think they can run the football on this Carolina team. I expect him to do it. He's been popping some big plays. I really like the kid. 80 plus rushing yards. It's plus 105. 100 cricket coins here. I will be winning 205 cricket coins.
We love that, and we do love the cricket coins, the official currency of Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. In cricket, we trust. I like that a lot. I'm all over Tracy, like I said, and I really like that 80 number, but I'm just going to go ahead, pop that on Malik Nabers. Give me Malik Nabers, 80 plus receiving yards. That's plus 125. Same kind of deal. 100 coins brings you back 225. I honestly think he's going to exceed 100 yards this week, but I'm not going to be that aggressive. I think that 80 at plus 125 is a very, very sweet middle spot. So absolutely love that one this week.
I do as well. I've already talked about my admiration for German beer and luxury cars, but I also love money, lots and lots of money. I love all three of those things, and you're going to love all three of our legs in our tripod. Without further ado, Mills, show us the legs.
Got legs for days, baby. They go up so high, you're going to get neck's going to hurt looking at them. No real surprise here. We're going to go with Tyrone Tracy Jr., and we're actually going to mix it up a little bit. We're going with an anytime touchdown score for him. That's plus 105. Tyrone Tracy, anytime TD. We're sticking with the Malik Nabers, 80 plus receiving yards, plus 125 on that leg. So we got two positives here. We can go a little bit safer here. How about Daniel Jones over 25 and a half rushing yards? That's minus 115. We saw him take off and double that last week. Because of the trouble on the offensive line, I think he's going to have to take off a couple more times this week. All he needs is probably about 4 scrambles to get there. I think it's happening. So there's your three legs. Tyrone Tracy, anytime TD scorer. Malik Nabers, 80 plus receiving yards. Daniel Jones, over 25 and a half rushing yards. You put those together to form the tripod. It's plus 700. So $100 to bring you back 800. Not too shabby for a random Sunday morning. You hit that bad boy. You're going to really be ready to attack that Sunday main slate with a vengeance. I know you like this one, Jamie G. You think Tracy gets 2 touchdowns or just the one? Should we have been greedier?
We've been eating long enough. Stop being greedy. I think one's probably just right here for us. Anything else before we get out of here?
I do really love the Malik Nabers props a lot here. I might bet the Cascade. I might bet the 110, the 100, the 90, the 80. Just go for broke. Try to scoop the whole thing. It could be an interesting game. I think if it blows out, it's on the Giants side. So that's where the
Yeah.
majority of my action will be. I don't necessarily hate the Carolina plus the points. That's probably my main interest on that other side if I'm going that way. I think that's about it. Good luck. Enjoy the international game. Remember how early it starts.
Don't have too much to drink on Saturday night because that's a mistake I make with these early games. Thank you guys for checking us out. We appreciate you being here with us on Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. Let us know your thoughts on this one. Give us the thumb if you haven't done so already. Subscribe so you don't miss it. We do Bet It, Bank It, Blow It with wagers for all the games, the main slates, the prime times, the island games, you name it. We do it. You don't want to miss it. Best way, give us the thumb, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let us know if you're betting anything in this one, if you like any of our action, and then send me the slip. Just the slip. I just want to see the slip just to see how it looks. All right, get at us on social media. Let's share our bet slips. Let's do well. Let's make a little money on this one. And good luck. We'll see you on the next one.
That's the guy, Jamie G, throwing thumbs and seeing slips. That's how he does it. Thanks again for checking out Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by C's Gap Fantasy Football. Once again, you can find us wherever you get your pods and on YouTube. We're on social media at C's Gap FF. Same place on the web, czgapff.com. That's very easy and simple to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. Follow, like, and please subscribe if you had fun. Please remember to hit the thumb. I'm Magnum Mills. He's Jamie G. We can help you bet it. We can help you bank it, but
Blowing it is up to you.
Hey, it's Tracy! 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 It's like he's reading my mind.
Once upon a time I had plenty of nothing, which was fine with me because I had rhythm, music, love, the sun, the stars, and the moon above. Had the clear blue sky and the deep blue sea. That was when the best things in life were free.